Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. This screen might look familiar to you guys. It's because it is the Hitman screen. Return to Hitman. I need to look at what level I was on. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Alrighty, so excuse me. Looks like we were on to Dartmoor. Now, if you don't know, Dartmoor is one of, if not my favorite missions in all of Hitman. I really like it. But there we go. Did I fix it? Alright. So for this one, we're gonna we're we're gonna go on a straight jacket because I find that hilarious. The world's best hitman wearing a straight jacket. Okay, we're gonna do this professional as always. We're gonna go in normal. Surprisingly, this is one of the few games I can run, which surprised me. I can't run FNAF Security Breach. I can't run Dead by Daylight. Well, I can't run Dead by Daylight. It's just a little bit laggy
Thornbridge Manor. The
while recording.
is home for countless generations.
Turn this up just a little bit.
The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Alrighty. Hold on. I need to go get my drink and turn my settings down. I'm speaking way too loud. And we're back. Okay, it is running a little bit choppy.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here.
I am
Maybe
too.
You should do some detecting yourself.
I think I shall. Didn't bring a lockpick. This is one of those places you probably want to bring a lockpick just because of how like much you can explore and stuff. Okay, so I if you keep on wondering why I keep on like exiting out, it's good. Oh, there's a saber. All right, drop it. Let's see.
I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
I've got to just wait until he comes. I'll edit this out in post. There he is.
This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you leave Madame Carlyle inside. I could cry.
Sir, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
I took one of them. I'm actually drinking Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple. It's pretty good. It's like a... It's like a Granny Smith. Tastes like Granny Smith. Okay, I am a little rusty. This is the first match back, the first round back. So that's actually, I'm gonna do both the storylines I like.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice.
This is one of them.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Really?
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London.
Quite the
Do you
ways.
care for some refreshments, or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Sir,
Alt is slow walk.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all.
Wow.
So please bear with them.
Great mother. Mother of the Year award right here. Fakes her death, doesn't tell her children until the day before the funeral.
To remind you that there will be consequences.
Rich people, am I
if word
right?
gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Ah,
Before we
47.
inspect the
Ah,
crime
funny
scene,
little
I will
guy.
tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
And I know who did it because I've played through this. Played through this one before.
A locked room murder mystery, 47.
But
I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't for content's sake. A knife.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Yes, I do. Okay. Look at the drinks he... Excuse me. Can I look at the drinks he was having? Ooh. Is...
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Let's see if he had anything on his laptop. Need to clear his search history.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
So those shoes are going my wish list. What did they call them? Wellingtons? I gotta get that, England drip. Oh yes, England drip. Fancy little globe. I'm a vampire! I have no reflection! Did you guys know 47 was a vampire this whole time? What else can I look around for? Examine the bookshelves. I can. Please tell me like a hidden door is gonna come out.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
I can peep.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mysterious switch. Where's the butler? They've got downstairs. Pick up a feather duster? Hello. How are you? Pick up a bust. Sell this at home. Real European artifact, if I do say so myself.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you.
This guy's a sleaze.
Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves.
I don't know.
Dude, stop flirting with your maids. It's kind of weird. Mr. Fernsby.
I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Okay. So, I do believe...
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I do believe
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
we can find a crowbar around the back somewhere. Also, Knives Out reference. Knives Out is a really good movie. Not even gonna lie. Really good. Has Chris Evans in it.
Mary is so upset. And she's never seen a
It's
dead
not a
body
murder
before.
mystery,
Life
but
can be
it's
tough sometimes.
Alexa back from
kind of
make-believe funeral.
loosely based on The Curious Savage, I think, which is a play I've seen. Grab a newspaper, throw it at someone. Get a hatchet and so on.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding. No power, no
Nope, not one over
How you been?
here. I've been pretty good. How about you, dude? Did I just respond to an
I don't
NPC?
believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
There we go.
I'd say worried about how
It's an illegal action. I don't want to do it in front of them. Which Ethel? Ethel Merman, Alfred Walter, the First Lady,
Looking good today, sir.
Ethel Paramore. You know, I didn't realize how common the name Ethel was until just now. So, dude, how you doing? I'm not suspicious at all. Don't mind me walking around with a crowbar. This is normal. Running around with a crowbar, hopping in through windows. Ain't nobody got time for doors. Let's break into Mr. Fernsby's. Let's see, Alfred. What have you got? Fernsby's list. A list written by Mr. Fernsby, the butler. It details various preparations for tomorrow's pretend funeral and a photo shoot scheduled for today by the fountain in the garden. The handwriting does not match Zachary Carlo's suicide note. That is indeed interesting. Got a golf club. Beat someone up with a golf club. Zachary's
diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
So somebody did kill him. But it doesn't match Mr. Fernsby's. Was it you? Huh? Was it you, lady? Was it you? Might have been her. Mansion Master Key? Oh, that's so good! I didn't know that that was a thing! I mean, I kind of just, like, assumed that I had to use, a lockpick for some things. It's 2 out of 3. Right? Intel. Mr. Fernsby's office. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Fire poker? Nope. Golf club? Nope. Let's look around with the camera. Where is that last piece of information? I was halfway expecting it to blow up because of the exploding golf balls. What was that? Okay, honestly, I think that might be all I'm gonna get from Mr. Fernsby. Let's go look around other places. Because I suspect there's more going on than meets the eye.
Hi.
Hey, dude. How you doing?
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan Union. I need to get a listing of asset transfer.
I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be in there. Bathroom.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Well, you know, I just so happen to have a master key. I don't appreciate that. Okay, camera. Gotta check the computer. Clear her search history as well.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Interesting. Who is she having a conference with? Okay. Not even gonna finish all this, dude? Come on now. Girl. Oh, I can turn the painting? Ooh. Okay. Oh. Somebody made a bunch of people. Oh. Same with Mr. Fernsby. Alt F1. Rebecca's room. Rebecca's laptop. The handwriting does not match suicide note. That is intriguing to say the least. Imagine a first-person Hitman game. Have to come back to that.
You want to check on that undertaker, Charlie?
Who else's room could I check? This is a giant house. You guys really need all this room?
You have all kinds of interesting.
This is Emma and Gregory's room.
I'm in Gregory. Again, y'all just leaving food around. Scan the shoes. Maybe there were shoe prints in another room. Were there shoe prints in his room?
Look at me getting all giddy. It's like
Year 10? That'd be freshmen for all you non-Europeans out there. They include, kindergarten is year 1. Instead of here, year 1 would probably be first grade. And kindergarten's just kindergarten. Okay, I believe... Footprints. Footprints. Interesting. Well, where was that? I think it was over here.
For God's sake, Emma.
why don't we get any kind of explanation,
Ooh, a letter.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
She's got the motive.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
I should get back to
I find it funny because they do that every time you come out of the room. It's like, yeah, yes, I must go dust the chimney. I just remembered I need to go
Keep it real.
paint the lamp. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Saucy hat. Sorry, just leaving. Let's look at my information. Actually, let's go down to the greenhouse. And get down there from here.
Can you just stand up, please?
Well, I can unlock the door. Not illegal.
will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to...
Oh, the key is missing.
Come on,
I thought I found the key. No, I just found the pendant. Hi, buddy, old pal. How you doing? Whistle while you work. I'm whistling while I work. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wasn't me, I swear.
Now Zachary won't get into the Guinea blossom. They were his favorites.
Really? Were they?
I know. We shall all miss him dearly.
Ain't gonna fix that.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
So I need a wrench. Oh, there's a bow key. Where is a wrench? While I'm looking for the wrench, I'm gonna talk to people. Starting with...
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
Patrick
I
Carlisle,
don't need one more minute.
can you tell me where you were yesterday
So watch
evening?
yourself around, young Mr. Patrick.
Don't
It's that
worry about
sneaky
me.
butler, isn't it? He ratted me out.
What'd you do?
Elaine, give us some privacy, would you?
Yeah, privacy.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need...
Hey, mister, I think you dropped that.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I did. Hey, continue speaking.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle.
Really?
I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll.
Air quotes, even
How
stroll.
the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
Maybe I should check with Rosie. To the kitchen. Hi.
I kid you not. Better son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Praying for girls like that.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick.
Okay, so that checks
We met
out.
after dinner, and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Okay. What's it gonna tell us?
Did Alice tell you what Emma...
Actually,
Gregory Carlisle,
ask him.
can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're
Yeah, where
wondering
were
about
you?
my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a
Yes, tell me
sad
about him.
old sod.
Tell me about him.
A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here.
So like
Honestly,
an old
I
poison
can't say
ivy.
which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show.
Are you?
Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Detective Hammer's on the case. It's Hammer time. Hello?
Emmer Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Where were you?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
You indeed
I
are.
need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended.
Of course you believe that.
His self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Where is Edward?
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room.
Well, you can confirm
went
that?
straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Edward. I need to find Edward. If I were a guy named Edward, where would I be? Are you Edward? No.
Gregory's dead.
Oh, please.
He's circling us. Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Interesting. This you?
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to...
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking?
Good point.
Zachary found him in his bed this morning. Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Okay. Interesting indeed. Why is it so wet? A walking stick? Really? Mysterious switch. This staff, which was in Emma's room, opens up the walls, doors, things.
Did you fall?
I remember seeing one around here.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's...
Oh, there's one. Mysterious switch. I knew there was one around here, just didn't remember where. Ooh, classic. Coin. Montgomery's lost letter.
Letter 47. Never opened. Must have slid under the secret door nearly 46 years ago. It states that Alexa Carlyle's older brother, Montgomery,
Interesting.
wanted Alexa to become the heir to the Carlyle Empire instead of himself. Interesting. You're an excellent detective, 47. Uncovering truths half a century old. If you frame it correctly, I believe you could use the information to convince Madame Carlyle that Zachary committed suicide. Maybe you should ask Mr. Fernsby to see her.
Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give...
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Hello, sir.
I can pick up the bust. I'm doing fantastic. Where did the walking stick go?
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your brother committed suicide.
I need to see some evidence to believe that, Mr. Whitmer.
Zachary was found dead in a room locked from the inside. He died from a rare poisonous plant he cultivated himself. He believed you were dead, and a suicide note explained that he did not have the courage to go on without you.
That's what I don't buy. I cared for him deeply, but the truth is he hated my guts. My death would not make him commit suicide, I can promise you that.
Are you
Perhaps
sure?
the death of your older brother, Montgomery, then. I have found evidence showing that you and Zachary killed him nearly 50 years ago. I believe that was when Zachary turned recluse. Your brother recently uncovered proof that your past deeds were for nothing. A letter from Montgomery stating that he wanted you, Madame Carlyle, to take over from your father instead of himself, as you were better suited to the job. Everything
Major
would have
L.
turned out the way you wanted, without anyone dying. What broke Zachary once, now destroyed him.
And you saw this letter?
I did.
Oh, Zachary. How royally I fucked up.
Hey, that's not YouTube appropriate.
I'm sorry, I just need to gather my thoughts. Right. Where are you going? Please, sit down. Thank you. Now, where were we? Right. The payment for your services, have you decided on an amount?
Arthur Edwards. You have a file on him.
Arthur Edwards. How do you... I see. Well played.
Mm-hmm.
For many, many years, I feared what I'd see when I finally met death. And now you sit before me, and I feel only peace. You see, I believe life is a fair fight, and I lost spectacularly in every way imaginable. It is time for me to leave the pit. Oh, before I get to that, your reward. The file you want is in the safe.
Greetings, sir.
A last wish from a dying woman. Get Edwards and make him suffer. So long. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
And then I snap her neck. She would have jumped off anyways, but this gives me more points.
Complete. Well done, 47.
Well, lady, you kind of just went off air. Now to grab my signature, not suit, my signature cane, and get out of here. The fancy way. The boat way. Where are the stairs? There are the stairs. I'll be off, and farewell. I really hope there's a pipe at the end of this, otherwise this is gonna be really awkward. Oh, thank God, there actually is. And here's the boat. I can get in this, right? What do you mean? This isn't an exit? Used to be an exit. Man. I guess I gotta go the long way.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Well, well, well. That's... okay. assuming. Let's see how I did. Oh, am I gonna... New mastery level, let's go. Okay. Cinematic. You... Oh.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none.
I've read that book.
Now, it's my turn.
Oh, he's dying.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
He wasn't talking to you.
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
I love the subtitles where it just says what it is.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
R.I.P. Gray. That is gonna be the end of this episode. As always, if you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and as always, hold on. I've got to do it. Stay fresh. Peace out. Oh, an hour. Wow.